Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, Bleacher Report ranks his top 5 most overrated quarterbacks. They named Lamar Jackson as the most overrated quarterback in the NFL, said he may not just be one of today's most overrated active quarterbacks, but also of all time. His 2-time MVP status is borderline fraudulent. His credentials don't measure up to other legends who've won the award on numerous occasions. Of the 10 players that have joined multiple MVP clubs during the Super Bowl era, Jackson is the lone member without a Super Bowl ring. All the others on that list include Johnny Unitas, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Patrick Mahomes were able to take their team to multiple Super Bowl appearances and won at least once. Jackson has yet to even reach the big game. He's 3-5 lifetime in playoffs and has a .375 postseason winning percentage that stands far away the worst among multiple MVP winners. First of all, Steve Young did not take no team to multiple MVPs. He was a backup. He took his team to one Super Bowl, and he did win it. That was in 1994. He threw 6 touchdowns in Miami to beat the Chargers. So I like to give context. Steve Young did not go to multiple Super Bowls. Now, also, if I'm not mistaken, I think didn't Earl Morrall start one of those Super Bowls for the Colts? Oh, you got a 2-0. Oh, Johnny Unitas did or Earl? Earl in the 1972 season. Yeah. No, that's from Miami. So, Johnny went to two Colts went to 2 Super Bowls. I know they beat the Cowboys on the field goal. He was only there for the Baltimore Colts when they won the 1970 Super Bowl. Who, Johnny? Morrall. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He didn't play. Okay. Look, I get it. Yes, and Ocho, we talked about this. This is the only. Yes, this is the albatross. This is the elephant in the room. You see the names that are on this list that have won multiple MVPs. Lamar is the only one that hasn't been to a Super Bowl. That's not to say, Ocho, his career is not ending tomorrow.
No, absolutely not.
Everybody jumped on me when I said his career will be looked at as a disappointment if he doesn't get to a Super Bowl, considering what he had accomplished. You base it on what these other guys. So you can't just look, well, he won 2 MVPs. You got to look at the company that he's in that's won 2 MVPs. Now when you start looking at it, you're like, well, damn, he has to get to 1. Aaron Rodgers went to 1. He has to get to at least 1. And then we look at him totally different. He gets to 1 and he wins it. We look at him differently, Ocho. We just do.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen, I understand the company that he keeps, the fact that he's won 2 MVPs, the fact that he's won those MVPs, those that are in the chat that are listening, that are watching, you have to understand that he's in a class of his own, in a different class for that matter. So when it comes to judging him, he judged based off his what is not compadres? What's the word I'm looking for?
His
people
peers.
In the company you keep. His peers. He judged based on his other peers that have won MVPs as well. And most of them, if not all, have been to a Super Bowl, whether they won a Super Bowl or not. So he judged off of that. But the whole overrated part is the part I don't like. That's the part I don't like, saying that he's overrated because he hadn't gotten there yet when he's still playing and only his 7th, maybe 8th year. I'm not sure which one it is. It's ridiculous.
I think
for that
18
matter, because
was
nothing about
Lamar's first year.
Yeah. Okay. But nothing about Lamar Jackson and what he brings to the table, what he brings to the NFL, what he brings to the Baltimore Ravens in general, and giving them a chance and having them in contention every goddamn year, nothing about that is overrated. That's the part I don't like. Now that is more, to me, is more clickbait. There should be a different title when it comes to talk about the quarterbacks that have won MVPs and have been or won a Super Bowl. The title should be goddamn different. Overrated my goddamn ass. Now that's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, let me ask you a question. But when you're looking at but see, here's the thing. You're looking at him against his peers. They're looking at him against his peers that have won 2 MVPs. So when you look at him, so look at the class that he's in. You compared him to my homeboy. 2 MVPs, 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 wins. Right. You look at Peyton Manning, 5 MVPs, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 wins. You looking at Tom Brady. Move on. You look at you looking at Brett Favre.
How about this? Everybody on that list, except one person is already done and not playing anymore.
Correct.
Everybody on that list is done and not playing. So how about we wait until he's done playing, and then we justify whether he belongs in that company or not, or whether he's overrated or not. And even if he doesn't go to a goddamn Super Bowl, what he's going to continue to do, the resume that he's going to put together, whether he wins 3 more MVPs and doesn't make a goddamn Super Bowl or not, nothing about Lamar Jackson is overrated. I know the fact the way we judge quarterbacks is based on wins and losses and rings and hardware and all that. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, when you're talking to people that played the game, forget the media, forget the pundits, forget those that never played the game. Nothing about young bull out of goddamn Pompano who played for Boynton Beach High School is overrated, whether he has the goddamn ring or not. He will still go down as one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this goddamn game. How do we judge Dan Marino? Do we say Dan Marino's not one of the greats because he didn't win a ring?
Yes, but see, here's the thing, Ocho. Great. Great. Now, if we add EST, one of the greatest, that's what he's going for. You see, you said something very interesting, and this is actually true. Only quarterbacks get measured by wins and Super Bowl. No other position, Super Bowls matter.
Okay. Right.
Not like they do for a quarterback, because Ocho, even when Brady wasn't putting up numbers like Peyton Manning, they said he was better than Manning because what did he have that Manning didn't? Championships. Think about it now. Peyton Manning had won multiple MVPs. Brady had 3 Super Bowls. Manning had 3 regular season MVPs. They say, well, Brady's better. Right. Because Brady has, as you was pointing to your fingers. That's how they, I don't set the rules. You see what happened with ring culture? You see. What has it done? It'll make people jump around and go and try to find the best situation where they can win a ring, and then they shut you up, and it's like, okay, I've already done what I needed to do. Now,
it's no more argument. It's no more argument at that point, especially when it comes to basketball. You have those that have to chase the ring because of ring culture and the rules, the unwritten rules. Matter of fact, how about that? The unwritten rules. Because who the hell came up with it? Who the hell came up with it? I don't know.
Because they were saying Jordan was better than Magic, and Magic had 5 rings. They were saying Jordan was better than Bird, and Bird had 3 MVPs and 3 rings. He's the last guy to win 3 consecutive MVPs. You got to go all the way back to Wilt. So what has happened is that now I give you another one. The next couple of years, people are going to say Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player we've ever seen. He's got 4 MVPs. He's got them unanimously. He's got 2 he got 2 World Series rings, Ocho. He had one of the great postseason performances where he struck out 10 and hit 3 home runs. Now, he mess around and get another one and win another World Series. What we gonna compare him to? Because there's nobody to compare. 4 MVPs unanimously.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So you see, once you start, and Barry Bonds was so great, even everybody that played against him said that is the greatest player that I've ever seen. Greg Maddux said, well, it was really easy to pitch to Barry. If it mattered, you walked him. He said his job was to get 27 outs. You ain't gonna get them on him. So pick the other 8 guys to get and figure it out. So when you look at it, Ocho, it's hard to say a man like Lamar. And maybe you're right. Maybe overrated is a harsh term, but I think if they're looking at it as the 10 guys that have something that no other guys have, and that is think about the NFL. Ocho, how long it's been going on?
Hey, hold on, stay with me. Stay with me real quick now. So if we talk about hardware, right? And hardware puts quarterbacks in a different tier. Where not just great is. So are we saying like Ben Roethlisberger belongs in that tier too? Are we saying Russell Wilson also belongs in that tier too when we talk about quarterbacks that are the greatest because they have rings?
No. But here's the thing, Ocho. None of those guys have regular season MVPs.
Okay. Oh,
so there's
so we can't move the goalposts now.
Ocho, let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever said Ben Roethlisberger was greater than Tom Brady, Peyton Manning?
No.
So when you look at it, you have to have regular season MVPs. Those matter. Now when you start getting postseason MVPs, that means you won the Super Bowl. See, you see, Brady is hard. Hold on. The reason why Brady has 3 regular season MVPs, he has 7 Super Bowls and 5 Super Bowl MVPs. So no matter what criteria you use, it's going to be hard for somebody to overtake him unless my homeboy gets 5 MVPs. Let's just say for the sake of argument. Right. We have a compelling case if my homeboy is not even 30. I think he just turned 30.
He got a long way to go.
Yes.
So he got a long way to go.
So and the thing, he just turned 30. So when you look at it, Ocho, I think that is the thing. They're comparing him in this elite category. Which is guys that have won multiple MVPs. It ain't that many quarterbacks that's won 2. What is it? Unitas, Manning, Rodgers, Brady, Favre, Montana, Young, Warner, Mahomes. It's 9. Lamar makes 10.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's never been to a Super Bowl. Now, if he doesn't get to a Super Bowl, what are they going to say, Ocho? Be honest, you know what they're going to say.
Oh, yeah. We know what they're going to say. We know what they're going to say. But hey, listen, I know what they're going to say, but I know with my eyes and seen all the years I've seen him play.
Let me do you one better. They say guys that got Super Bowl rings at the receiver position better than Ocho because Ocho ain't got no rings. But you run circles around them on the field. You see how they did? You see how they did? You see how they did that?
Yeah, I got you. Listen, I'm with you when you're right, and I'm picking up what you put down.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So just imagine they do that for the receiver. So imagine if a quarterback, and that's what I said.
Oh yeah, it's even worse. It's even worse. Now I hate that it's like that. I hate that it's like that. It's somewhat of an unwritten rule, just like the unwritten rule of hockey when it comes to fighting, just like the unwritten rule in baseball. Like I understand it. I hate that it's like that. Hey, ring culture when it comes to talking basketball, Unc.
It matters.
So it just does. Yeah, it matters, but that's just the way it is. But I mean, listen, it is what it is. I think with the way obviously they didn't have a good year, a good start to the year. They still can come.
Oh, you talking the Ravens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I think they're going to win the division. I think they're going to get a home game.
Whoa!
I think they're going to win the division.
I don't know about winning the division. So what you think we gonna do?
So that's what I think y'all could do. Nothing.
Hold on. I tell you what. I know. I tell you what. And this, I'm very serious tonight. But I tell you this. I will give you guys a division if we lose to the Steelers, which I doubt we do. If we lose to the Steelers, I say you guys are probably going to win the division at that point. But if we go in there and we beat the Steelers, that momentum. I tell you what, that momentum, the rest of the season is gonna be hell. I don't give 2. You know what? 2 drops a dried up pigeon. You know what on concrete? How bad our defense is. That momentum offensively, man. Listen, man. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Now, if we lose to the Steelers, I mean that's it. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, our season is over.
Yeah, and so that's the thing because you look at Lamar and it's tough because in his era, he got Mahomes. There are a lot of people that's gonna get overlooked, just like they got overlooked. Ben didn't get the credit that he deserves. Drew Brees didn't get the credit that they deserve because why? They played in the era with smack dab with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. And you're talking about guys that got 8 regular season MVPs and 10. No, hell no. Tom is 9 and 12 Super Bowl appearances with 9 wins.
Yeah. God, that's crazy, man.
That's
crazy. And you know what's so funny too is we've been spoiled. We've been spoiled by the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's and the Patrick Mahomes and the Joe Montana, and people don't understand how difficult the Aaron Rodgers, the Brett Favre. They don't understand Brent Roethlisberger, all these quarterbacks, and it's 32 teams. Huh? It's 32 teams, and it's only a handful of quarterbacks in each hand.
Yeah.
Almost over 30 years that are tier 1 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That just lets people know how difficult that position is and how special those are that are in those conversations that we're talking about. And the fact that Lamar's name is in those conversations and winning 2 MVPs and those unwritten rules kind of give you like a, he's not really there yet until he does this. So he got to get there. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen before his career.
Yes. My bad. Tom has 10 Super Bowl appearances.
God damn.
Yeah. He has 10.
Oh, that's crazy.
Lost to Eli twice and lost to a Nick Foles.
Yes. Oh, on the trick play.
The Philly special?
Yeah. Yeah, the Philly special.
Ocho. Now, here's the next 5. They had Lamar number 1, had Jordan Love number 2, Justin Herbert number 3, Dak Prescott number 4, Trevor Lawrence number 5. Now, Trevor Lawrence need to be where Lamar is. I'm gonna put Lamar down there. If you gonna put Lamar on this list, I'm gonna put him down at 5.
Right.
Man, Trevor Lawrence, man. I don't think Justin Herbert's overrated. Let's see now that he has Jim Harbaugh. The one thing we know about Jim Harbaugh,
yeah,
he gonna win. They're gonna play like stay out defense, and he gonna get to a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be this year.
Yeah, but he definitely gonna get there.
He getting there.
And listen, and the way Justin Herbert is playing this year too, Unc. Man, Justin Herbert is throwing that ball.
Absolutely.
Quentin Johnston. Man, young bull got his confidence, playing extremely well. Ladarius McConkey playing extremely well. Keenan Allen, that veteran presence in that locker room, playing extremely well. So there really are no
the second.
Now I forgot about Rondé Gasson the second. Catching the hell out of that ball. Then Amarian Hampton, I think he's coming back. He's coming back on the back end of the season. I think he's gonna be back, off injury. They gonna make a nice little run. They gonna make a nice little run.
They absolutely will. Jordan Love's gonna have to get better, man. Jordan Love gonna have to be better. I don't know if somebody hasn't gotten his ear and talk about, bro, you got to push the ball down the field, man. You make too much money. You make too much money to be missing these throws. And I'm not saying you're not gonna make every throw. I get that. I understand, and I'm not trying to minimize playing that position because that's a position I couldn't play.
Very difficult.
But come on, bro. That's why they play. Yeah. The more you get paid, the more expectation and a burden that is placed on you. That's just the rules of engagement.
Hey, can you imagine, Unc? Can you imagine being responsible not only for a team, but playing the most important position on the field? The ball is in your hands the most. They paying you $55 million a year. Matter of fact, forget a year. They paying you $55 million in 6 months. 6 months. And I need you to carry this franchise.
Yeah. Sure.
Man, you talk about pressure? I know it's a game of football. It's what we all done since we were 4 years old. But man.
Yeah. But look, I'm with you, Ocho. I believe Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson is going to get to a Super Bowl, and
Yeah,
once he
absolutely.
gets there and he wins it, it's over.
Hey, get that monkey off my back so I can go play freely, please. Thank you.
You see, think about it. I give you a prime example. LeBron James had 2 MVPs, but he had never
Yeah.
hadn't gotten to the finals. He had 2, lost 2, and then all of a sudden he won and got that monkey off his back.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
Problem is, you mess around and let Lamar get this monkey off his back. He might double you up, go back to back, Jack.
Yeah. Hey, I got one question too. Now that we're talking about those unwritten rules, especially in these conversations when it comes to quarterbacks and MVPs, it was just on my. Well, it's kind of different because Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl MVP in a ring, so he's not in that conversation.
No.
Correct? Okay.
These are only guys in the Super Bowl
Regular
era
season MVPs
that have
Okay.
at least
Okay.
2 regular season MVPs.
Right. Okay.
There are
Understand.
9 guys.
Understand.
Lamar makes the 10th. Lamar's the only one that hasn't appeared in a Super Bowl.
Right. Okay. I
And
got you.
think about
I
it.
got you.
Peyton Manning never went back to back. Tom, Joe, and Mahomes are the only ones to go back to back of the group that.
Right.
Peyton didn't go to back Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Kurt didn't. Kurt went 99. We won 2000. They went in 2001. And then he went again with Arizona, I think in, what was that, 2008? I think it was 2008. Because 2009 was New Orleans. 2000, because 7 was the Giants. 8 was the Steelers. 9 was New Orleans. 10 was the Giants again. Yeah, 11 was the Packers. Yeah. Yeah. 11 was the Packers. 12 was the Seahawks. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just going. But like I said, Ocho, once he gets that monkey off his back, Ocho.
Yeah. You're gonna be fine.
Ocho.
And that shit hard too. But no, I'm gonna let's go because we've been on this thing about 30
Ocho,
minutes.
because you know why it's hard? Because they say there's nothing like a game 7. Well, in the NFL, every game is a game 7. Every game,
one shot.
Every game, wild card game is game 7. Divisional round, game 7.
Game 7,
Conference final, game 7. Super Bowl, game 7. Football, you play a game 7 every time you step on the field in the playoffs in football.
Matter of fact, 4 weeks.
Yes.
4 weeks a game. 4 weeks a game 7.
Yes.
And you got to muster it up and play your best football. You got to play your best football.